Gurmagut Carhirlock, Builna Kushta, Europe na Rejun, Accorda to Anna Ahasorum on Turum Shaw, Accor, if you law her modern, Tugter, Shea Brack, Kunta Sarah Os Kun Shaska Puinta in a Lagter Mock in a Dushlan, Ata Os Kor, Lemester, Herb. Back of yoga, Komala Deshna, Ata Egna Karaka, Agus Balta Bioga, Gaharaha Vion Turum on a Usarak, Conrind Cree Fonti, a Hort Lakela, Condabarni, either on Bartis Tuga, Agus on Bartis Urbuk Aduna. This opinion, Mr. Chairman, adds immensely to the Committee of the Region's growing work programme on reflecting on urban policy. Small urban areas are home to 43% of the European population, and around 66% of Europe's urban dwellers reside in areas with fewer than 500,000 inhabitants. And there are 14,000, believe it or not, Chair, small urban areas with a population of between 5,000 and 50,000 people within the European Union. The opinion emphasises that shrinking places such as small urban areas are exaggerated by a myriad of issues, including but not limited to ageing population, weak local governance, problems with capacity building, self-sufficiency, stagnation, diminishing individual well-being, smart shrinkage, lack of investment, brain drain, and the list goes on and on and on. Small urban areas face a risk of demographic shrinkage and of becoming places left behind and losing out, certainly on Europe's green and digital transitions. Often small urban areas do not have sufficient capacity or knowledge to address the challenges. So within this opinion, there are ideas how to construct a joint transition. We need to build green capacity. Small urban areas need upskilling, reskilling, technical expertise. National and EU programmes need to support small urban areas. Programmes such as Urban Innovative Actions, EU Urban Agenda Partnerships, URBACT, they all exist, but sometimes small urban areas, for the most part, cannot actually partake in such programmes. We need to build a digital transition. There are many small urban areas which are currently competitively disadvantaged due to a lack of digital connections. We need to build housing capacity. This opinion shines a spotlight on significant inequalities as regards availability and access to adequate housing in small urban areas. We need to harness the new European Bauhaus. Efforts have been made recently with a particular emphasis on small urban areas and medium-sized cities, but we need, as a Committee of the Regions, we need to constantly encourage that. And also in an opinion earlier this year, I also proposed that there should be a new European Bauhaus lab voucher scheme, especially for small urban areas. We need to develop a long-term vision for rural areas. Certainly, the opinion emphasises that any rural pact methodology could actually potentially follow the urban agenda, a model based on the principle of better funding, better regulation, and better knowledge, and also rooted in multi-level and cross-sectorial partnerships. So ultimately, the opinion calls for a one-stop shop approach to reduce complexity for small urban areas and getting access to and administering projects of different European funds. So in conclusion, Chairman, the opinion stresses that small urban areas need administration capacity to shape multi-dimensional transitions, develop long-term perspectives. They need knowledge, policy coordination, empowerment to mobilise people, resources and EU funding programmes. My sincere thanks to everyone for their amendments at the Coter Commission and also the two amendments today, Mr. Chairman, which I have no problem with if you want to block vote them and take 10 seconds off this particular opinion. My sincere thanks to Teresa Lennon, my expert, and to Enric within the EA, and to Gustavo Lopez here for his never-ending enthusiasm and up and go. I think this is probably Gustavo's perhaps last opinion that he's dealing with. I know he's going to pastures anew, and I know there are other really enthusiastic members of the Coter Commission that are also going to other pastures, and I sincerely thank those staff that are moving on, but especially to Gustavo for his hard work and unwavering dedication. It's always a great privilege to work with such a talented level of scholarship within the Coter Commission, and also my other commission is SEDIC, but today the focus is on Coter. Many thanks, Mr. Chairman.